Hello, my name is Easy. It's a rainy day here in Lubbock, Texas, and I'm making this video because of some concerns that has been brought to my attention. The rate of divorce amongst our African community in the United States is growing, and I hear these stories, and I begin to ask myself this question: why? What exactly is going on? I mean, we've left different countries, we've come down here. It's so tough. I mean, most of us been here 15, 20, 50 years for the older folks, and we still don't know how to figure out this place. We don't seem to figure out America. Then someone who's just been here a year and 9 months come here, and then they want to file for divorce, and I wonder, they figured this place out, they figured out how the system works. It's two different systems coming from, example, Nigeria, my country, to United States. Two total different systems. You can't treat the two systems the same. I go to Nigeria every now and then, and I have to like reset my brain every time I go home. And when I get into the United States, I have to reset my brain as soon as I get in the airport to try to fit in. Two different systems. People come in here, it's so tough. We come with our degrees from Nigeria, we try to make ends meet, and it's rough. People back home don't understand the stress we are going through. We have loved ones at home, we are pushing it, trying to make it happen for us so that we are able, for example, to bring our wife or our husbands from over there over here, and only for them to spend less than 2 years here, and they're serving us divorce papers. I had a situation, someone called me a few weeks ago, and she's complaining her husband, she filed papers for, brought to the United States under 3 years, served her divorce papers. I'm like, what are you doing? What happened? There's a lady who had all dreams and hopes, worked all sorts of odd jobs, got everything in place. The husband came over, made sure the husband didn't work the same odd jobs like she did. Got him set, got him a car paid off, unlike hers that she was still paying the car note. Then another guy calls me 2 weekends ago, and he's saying the same thing. His wife, who just got here a year ago, is wanting divorce papers. In fact, pushing him out of the bedroom to sleep in the living room. Come on, guys, what's going on? This place, I know, is rough. I know change happens. People's ideas change when they come here. But remember, we come from a place. There's a culture. We have values. We are beginning to lose our values and our culture, and we need to be asking ourselves questions. What exactly is going on? Someone made it easy for you to come to the United States, but all of a sudden you don't see any reason in what he or she is telling you. You're now bringing in outsiders, people who don't even know what transpired between you two to get to where you guys are at now. For example, oh, he buys you a car before you come to the United States, or she buys you a car before you come to the United States, talks to one or two friends, and you're set. They get you a good job, you have health insurance, your car is paid off. You don't even know how those things happen. You come in and it's already your set, and then all of a sudden you go to work, you hang out with people who don't even know their left from right. They can't keep jobs. They are unable to make their car note payments, and you tell them all these good things your wife or your husband's done for you, and next thing, jealousy creeps in. We need to be careful who we talk to about the positives that's gone on in our lives, because the person you're telling, you think he or she is happy for you, but guess what? You've set up that evil seed of jealousy in their hearts, and before you know it, whatever negative energy they have going on in their lives transfers to you. I'm not saying there are not good friends out there, but men, women, we need to be careful who we tell our problems to, or who we tell our blessings to, because not everybody will be too happy for you. You bring that negative energy home, you bring it home to your kids, you bring it up to your husband or your wife, and before you know it, things fall apart. And this person who helped bring you from Africa to America begins to wonder, oh, what happened? What did I miss? Did I do something wrong? I brought this woman to come release me from all this pressure I'm going through. We are supposed to do things together. We all have a joint bank account, or we both have accounts and we both all do things together. And all of a sudden, this one who just came the other day wants to have a separate bank account. They want to do things differently. The one who was here first is already struggling to pay student loans, struggling to pay his or her car note, saved up money, was stupid, which we know is a good gesture, but it's turned around to look like he or she was stupid because this love. They want the best for their loved one. But they give you that car, they put everything in place. You don't even know where they signed the lease for the house or the mortgage. You don't even know where they pay the water bill or the light bill. You know nothing. And all of a sudden, you go to work, you get that paycheck. They call it economic power, and you're earning in dollars now. And you're like, oh, and all of a sudden, ooh, now selfishness begins to creep in. Now you're going outside. You don't see anything good in this. I'm not saying that everybody who brings or helps someone come to the United States does not have a bad side. That's not what I'm saying. But I want us as human beings first to go back to our roots and think, if this was your brother, if this was your sister, is this how you would treat this person? In the end, who suffers? The kids. Yes, the kids will be fine after the divorce. But guess what? You leave these children wondering, confused that they broke a home. Meanwhile, it was one adult in the home. There are marriages that the two adults don't get along. If that happens, yes, go for a divorce. But when one person is selfish and just thinking of themselves and only believing what an outsider who wasn't there from the get-go tells them, guess what, friend? I have news for you. When that trouble you're looking for comes knocking, whoa, you have no place to turn to but that person who helped you come to the United States. And by then it will be late. They would have gone on and moved on with your life. Those friends who are advising you now, that you think are your friends but are struggling in their marriages and in their homes and jealous that you're married and they are still single, when trouble comes knocking on your door, guess what? At times you call them on the phone and they won't even answer your phone call. They'll block your phone. You go to their houses and they'll kick you out. They'll throw you out. And guess what? You left alone in the rain. So we need to all be careful. America is a good place. You can make it here, but we need to have an open mind and use our heads and stop bringing in the devil into our homes to ruin our homes. I'm not saying they don't have divorces back in Africa. Oh, yes, we do. But the reasons why we have them here in America, it makes no sense and holds no water to me. It is the excuses are flawed. One told me, he's telling me all the time that I need to get off my phone and I should stop being on my phone. Well, why is he telling you to get off your phone? Well, he's telling me to get off my phone because I need to go attend to the kids. Okay. Is that a bad thing? Well, he can attend to the kids. Okay, he's attending to the kids, but he's at work. Oh no, every time she's worried that I'm hanging around with my friends. Well, why do you want to hang around your friends? She needs to go to work, so you need to hang out with your kids and know what they're doing and help them with homework. Oh, she was telling me the other day to bring my debit card so we can pay this bill. My money is mine. No. This woman or this man used their money to help invest in you and bring you here. So when they ask for your assistance, sometimes it's common sense. It's 50-50. I grew up in some families where the man made all the money and he handed it to the wife. And there were homes in Nigeria, for instance, where the woman was the breadwinner and it was peaceful. So what's happening here in America? What is this economic power I'm hearing about? It holds no water for me. We all need to use our senses and stop allowing the devil to feed us with what is not real. Even the Americans, things are not even handed to them. They share equal bills. We all go out, eat with them. Every individual person takes care of the bills. We come from a culture where we go hang out together. One person takes care of all those bills. That's the culture we came from. It's different here. So when you come here and this person is trying to help you to get ahead and all you're doing is busy feeding what is not to outsiders, and outsiders are feeding your head that you want to be free, you want to come as you go. When you were in Africa, could you come and go as you please? You could not. You could not. What is so different between America and Nigeria? It's nothing. You finish work, come home. What are you staying out late? Especially our women. Come home to the kids. The kids need their mom and their dad. Stop bringing in the devil into your home. Stop taking whatever problems you have in your homes outside, because that is how you bring in the devil into your home and ruin your marriage. There are two people involved in a marriage, a man and a woman. And when one person wants out, it's unfortunate. But like I told you, the day of reckoning will be here, and you'll be the only one finding yourself wanting. Enough is enough. We need to go back to our roots. We need to go back to our culture. We need to go back to our values and be sensible and think of the future of our children. And we should stop being selfish. Thank you.